Okay, so today's video notes topic will be talking about something called RNA. And our essential question is, can you compare and contrast DNA and the different types of RNA that we're going to be talking about today? So first of all, this is chapter 13, section 1 in your textbook that we're taking some notes on. And the main topic from now on is going to be something called protein synthesis. And so for us to make proteins, because synthesis, putting together proteins, we first need to talk about how DNA must be decoded. So in order for us to make proteins, DNA has to be basically rewritten, and then how to reword and reread that information. And so we need something called RNA. RNA means ribonucleic acid. And it's very similar to DNA. It's a long strand of nucleic acids. And so there are differences between RNA and DNA, and I want you to write down this data table. So in DNA, the sugar is deoxyribose, but in RNA, the sugar is called ribose. So they are different sugar molecules. In the DNA nucleic acids, or the nitrogen bases, in DNA we use adenine, cytosine, guanine, and thymine, ACGT. In nucleic acids, though, we have the adenine, cytosine, and guanine, but we don't have thymine anymore in RNA. In RNA, we use something called uracil in place of thymine. And then DNA is a double-stranded helix shape. In RNA, it's actually only single-stranded. Okay, so RNA's main function is to help with protein synthesis by putting together and making proteins. And you can remember back from biochemistry that proteins are made up of chains of amino acids. So we're going to have to make these chains of amino acids to form these proteins. And so there's 3 types of RNA that you are responsible for knowing. The first one is called mRNA, or messenger RNA, which main role is to carry the instructions that it got from DNA. That's its main role. And messenger RNA looks similar to this picture right here. Messenger RNA is single-stranded with your phosphate and your ribose, and then of course your nitrogen bases, your adenine, your uracil, remember, not thymine. rRNA is what we call ribosomal RNA, and this is where proteins are assembled. And so the rRNA is located in the ribosome, hence why it's called ribosomal. And so it does something very important with making proteins. The third and final type of RNA you need to know is called tRNA, and that stands for transfer RNA. And so its main role is to actually physically carry those amino acids to the ribosome and to make sure it matches with the mRNA. And so here is what a tRNA would look like. So the main structure is this part right here with the 3 nitrogen bases, and then on the top you can see is that amino acid. So those are the 3 types of RNA, and we're going to talk more in depth about how we use mRNA, rRNA, and tRNA to help make proteins for our body.